Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Eastleigh save. Now before we get started, of course, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more great content like this. Now let's jump into it. We are up to 19th. We've had a good run. The boys are starting to click together. They're getting used to the tactic and things have been working out very, very nicely. Now obviously we beat Charlton in our last one, which was a relegation 6-pointer, and after that a draw against Derby, which again, a good result. Nothing, not great, a good result. Now, we lost to West Ham 3-1 and Middlesbrough 3-0. I was disappointed about the Middlesbrough result, to be quite honest. We absolutely got dicked. There was nothing, it was awful. But the following game turned things around a little bit. Beat Notts Forest 2-1. Mias getting 2 goals there, which is great. We didn't play Man United in the FA Cup. Don't know why I clicked on them. And we got dicked 5-0. I'm glad I didn't show you that because we did just get beat. We didn't have anything going forward. A 1-1 draw with Peterborough was a gutter of a one. They scored in the 83rd minute. We were, again, dominant throughout the game, so it was a bit of a shame, really. We then beat Brentford 1-0, which I think we're a bit of a bogey team for them because we also beat them 2-1 earlier in the season. So, I have to say, pretty good. Mias getting the goal there. And then finally, we beat Burnley, which was a great result. A 2-1 win. Arango and Elliot getting the goals. Elliot in the 90th minute. I mean, I was happy to settle for a draw, but Elliot said, no, thank you. We're getting the win, and we absolutely did. And they're obviously sitting in second place. So a great result there. We're taking on Blackburn, who are a couple of places above us in the table. We could go above MK Dons today, but it's just about getting that separation from the relegation zone and Middlesbrough, who, like I say, they beat us. But we managed to claw things back against Burnley. So, you know, it's okay. We are a good 9 points clear at the moment. So we are looking very, very good to stay up, which would be great, especially as hopefully we can carry this form on throughout the rest of the season and into next season with all the young players we've got and bring a couple of boys in. It'll be a lot more of a steady transfer window next time. So we'll show you that when it comes about. But here we are. We have sold Owakwe. He's gone. He has left to... Let me just double check because I can't remember actually. He has left to join... And it's... Who is it? Shrewsbury. There it is. And Lee Kavanagh as well. He's gone to Swindon for a few thousand because he was never going to get in the side. Other than that, we have signed a couple of players on a free transfer. Frank Ray will be joining us at the end of the season from Rangers. Looks like a decent player who could develop quite nicely as a winger, so that's great. But yeah, this is the team we'll be playing today. Okonkwo in goal, Ramsey, Magoma, Amol and Rowe at the back, Smith and Alcalea in the midfield, Stefancic, Elliot, Arango just behind Axel Mias, and then a big bench of players, which you can read. So, all good. Let's jump into it then and take a look at how we're going to get on against Blackburn today. I'm feeling confident. We're on a bit of form. Good run here now. So, I'm hoping we can get the win and at least get something out of the game, especially as we're at home. There's no reason why we shouldn't. And Blackburn come forward in the 10th minute. Ball comes across Magoma's. Challenge is good, but it's come straight back out to McKnight. Another great challenge by is that Rowe at the left back? I think it was. Yeah, the ball is cleared, but it does come straight back to Blackburn, who will be looking to come forward once again. Pablo into Dorley, into Dolan. The Dolan's-Dorley combination... Donley, I should say, not Dorley. It strikes, and it is 1-0 to Blackburn. Not a great time to have conceded so early on. It does give us time to come back into this, but they've worked it well, and they've got the goal they needed. We're 20 minutes in, and nothing has happened, really, for us. We haven't created much. We've had a lot of possession, which is good. We are controlling things, which is exactly what we want. But Ben Elliott's ball in, finds Magoma, who does head over the bar. We get a few of those a game, and we need to make them count if we're going to be able to kind of move up the table at any point. Now, we can see that attacking wise, we are bringing in players who can fill those roles in. Defensively, we're still very much with our League 1, League 2 side. So that is certainly an area of the pitch that I think we might need to work on in the window next year. Especially if we're in this league, we can't keep conceding goals. Although they do perform quite well, you can see there. Rowe was is on a 7. Now he is anyway. A Mole on a 7.2. Magoma on a 7. Granted, Kane Ramsey's on a 6.3, which isn't great, but they do well. And Okonkwo in goal has been very, very good. We have got obviously the backup keepers as well that are coming through, which is good. So there's no reason why not on that front. to kind of stick with them. But it is maybe the defence we need to look at. Ben Elliott's ball in. Can he find a Mole? Not quite. A Mole's not able to get there. Smith, switch out to Ben Elliott, who's got a bit of time but has to play it back to Alcalea. Again, time on the ball into a Mole, who has to turn and find Elliott. There's no one out wide, so Elliott's having to go on his own for a moment. Finds Arango inside. He does turn nicely. A ball over the top to Mias, whose header hits the bar. Can we get on the rebound? No, we can't. McKnight is there to clear it. And just before half-time, our chance to get level is squandered. So we're still one behind as we go into the break. But we're positive. It's coming to that side now. When it comes to things, I think I will bring Stan Mills on as a bit more of an attacking threat on that right-hand side full-back role. Otherwise, we'll probably leave it as it is for now. Ben Elliott and Muse still can have a good game, even though they're on a 6.5. So I don't want to rush into changing things. But Stan Mills can definitely come on for Kane Ramsey, as he's kind of not performed to his best, let's say. We're getting shots off, just not testing the keeper at all. None of them's going on target. With a large amount of possession, I'd hoped more from the boys with that sort of possession. But we've got to wait and see and hope that we can get something on target, because otherwise I'm going to be very disappointed. And it's a free kick for Blackburn, who's going to look out wide to Atkinson. He's got loads of time there. A ball across. Oh, Rankin Costello's there. Doubles the lead with 15 minutes to go. We still haven't had a shot on target. I'm going to have to change something. Axel Muse, you're going to come off. We're going to put Carl Hudlin on. He hasn't played much this season, so let's see how he does. And Kendra Simmons, can you get a link up with Carl Hudlin that we have seen before? I'm not sure you'll be able to do it in the last 15 minutes. But Atkinson received the ball from the free kick. He had so much time, and no one was near Rankin Costello. He had a free tap in. Very, very poor. That's for sure. Still 9 points clear of the relegation zone, though, so nothing too much to worry about. That is our sole focus, stay in the league this season. Maybe next year we can start looking up. But for now, we're looking down, and I'm absolutely okay with that. 5 minutes to go now, and we have got a free kick. Stefancic, ball in, Clarkson heads clear. But Kendra Simmons should be able to get there and recycle things. Back to Mills, and Magoma's able to turn. A crossfield ball to Stefancic again. Can he get a ball in? He does. It's not dealt with really very well by the keeper, and it's cleared. Magoma receives it. Kendra Simmons looks for a cross in now. He gets blocked. Now Mills. Back to Magoma, who looks for Simmons. And again, that's cut out by Pickering for Blackburn. And now they're going to look to break. Sarr. Is that Ismaila Sarr? Jeez. Pablo through to Atkinson, who's on that right-hand side. I mean, we are all over the shop defensively. It's come to the back post. Costello heads it back in. Donnelly with a shot. It ends up being blocked by a Mole. But not a great performance today, that's for sure. I mean, we haven't had a shot on target, which is just a bit ridiculous. That we've had 7 shots and not one on target. That's what I think is the most ridiculous thing, is that we haven't even been able to get one on target. But that'll be it. It will be 2-0 to Blackburn. Not the result we were looking for, but it's okay. There's nothing too much to worry about. We're still in the game. We're in the league. I think we'll still be all right over the end of the season. We've got 16 games left of the season, so we'll be coming back a little later on now and just kind of speed up the season, I think. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe as always. And of course, I will see you in the next one. See you then.